We all want to feel Hashem in our lives. At least I think the most of us. We would like to feel that we feel Hashem in our lives. We don't want to just dive in and learn and keep the mitzvot to do everything that Hashem wants us to do and to feel empty about it afterwards. To feel that I did nothing. To feel that I did what needed to get done, and if I didn't, then I could be punished for it. But I don't really feel a connection to Hashem with my service of Hashem. So what can we do to actually make it that we'll feel Hashem in our lives? We'll dive into Hashem and we'll feel Hashem while we're diving. We'll feel a connection to Hashem. We'll learn Torah and we'll feel that I'm learning Torah and connecting with Hashem. We could do mitzvot and we'll feel that we're doing mitzvot and we're connecting with Hashem. How do we do that? So in the Tanya, we learned the Tanya yesterday. It's Chav Chet of Shvat, and it's Perek 29 in Tanya. He tells us exactly how to make it that we can feel Hashem in our lives. We can feel Hashem in our lives. So what do? So what's the problem, first of all? The problem is that we have two souls. We have an animal soul and we have a God soul, a godly soul, the neshama. When our animal soul becomes strong and powerful and we become more material-like and become more attached to the worldly things of this world, so that makes it that our animal soul covers up the godly soul and takes prominence in our lives. So what happens is, now I'm davening to Hashem, or I'm thinking about the greatness of Hashem, or I'm doing a mitzvah or whatnot, and I'm not feeling anything because the feelings that I should be feeling are supposed to come from my neshama. But at the moment, my neshama is being taken over and covered up by my animal soul, and therefore I can't feel anything. So what do I do to make it that my soul, my neshama, I can actually feel it, will give life to me? I can enjoy my davening, enjoy my learning, enjoy my mitzvahs. So that it says in Tanya, the Alter Rebbe says, we need to weaken the animal soul. How do we do that? By us speaking to ourselves. He says to set aside times to do this. It's not like something we should be doing all day. You have to set aside time for this. But we set aside a time where we're thinking to ourselves, contemplating how bad our animal soul is. Really, what is our body? What type of people are we really as humans? Are we proud to be humans? I mean, we wake up in the morning, we have to go to the bathroom, we have to eat, we have to drink, we have to clean our body all the time, we have to sleep, we have to, like animals, following our desires all the time. And by having these thoughts about how bad we are, and from our animal soul also come all these negative attributes like anger or laziness, all these things that are distancing us from actually doing things that we really don't want to do, things that we're not proud of. So by us actually doing so, we're actually weakening our animal soul, and by doing so, it removes the animal soul that until now was prominent and controlling. He wasn't controlling, but he was overpowering the godly soul. Now the godly soul can be revealed, and now after you awaken the animal soul, then you can come and you can dive into Hashem, and you'll feel you'll feel the connection to Hashem. When you're in Torah, you'll feel the connection to Hashem, and when you do mitzvot, you'll also feel the connection to Hashem. All you need to do is to weaken that animal soul inside of you. Interestingly enough, in the Yom Yom of Chav Chet Shvat, the same day when we read that Tanya, the Rebbe brings the Torah of the Baal Shem Tov. The Baal Shem Tov says, from the pasuk that we actually read in the Chumash of the same day, it says that when you see your enemy's donkey under his burden and you were thinking about not helping him, you should go and help him. That enemy, the Baal Shem Tov says, is referring to our body, which is hiding and covering up on our neshama. So I would think about not helping my body, rather I should leave it alone. And I should disconnect from all material things of this world, food, drinks. I'll just stop eating, stop drinking to the best of my ability, whatever I can do. Obviously not to kill myself, but do what I can to distance myself from worldly stuff. And so the Torah tells us no. Help the body. We need to make the body holy. We need to elevate the body to a higher level. That's actually what Hasidus is coming to teach us, is how to elevate the body, how to elevate the material world, how to raise it and make it, prepare it to be a vessel for Hashem. We don't want to crush it. So I think this is very, very relevant to what it says in the same Tanya of the day, which is what I mentioned before. We don't want to actually crush our animal soul completely. Just when it's overcoming us, we need to kind of calm it down, weaken it, so that the neshama that we have inside of us will also be able to come out and let us feel a connection to Hashem, allow us to feel a connection to Hashem. But on the other hand, we also actually need to, after we have control, feeling our neshamas in our lives, feeling Hashem in our lives, together with that, we need to eat and drink and also spiritualize all of our materialism and use that to get closer to Hashem. And with this, we will definitely have a happy month of Adar, because we're going to feel more spiritual, feel more Hashem in our lives, like it says, Kivat Elokim li tov, the closest of Hashem is good for me. So we feel the closest of Hashem, we feel good with that. Good is also a connection to Hashem. And we'll feel happy. We should have a happy Chodesh Adar.